Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
I talked to McGregor. Do you guys? I don't know if he mentioned it to you or not, but do you need somebody who has good prices?
For
As you
Sani?
say, you guys yeah, materials.
Yeah. Well, define good prices.
Well, what prices? What prices have you heard? Like, what prices have you tried to buy for?
As far as I know, people trying to sell for 10. I'm not paying 10.
I have my guy for 7.
Okay. If he can get me.
But not anymore 7. He bumped it up to 8.
Okay.
Which is still good.
Yeah, I guess.
It's better than 10 or 12, which I've heard. So.
Yeah. Well, tell him that I need 10. Wait, 10,000? That is 80,000, isn't it?
Well, he only has 1,000 left because I'm buying the rest that he has now.
Fuck you.
Yeah, this is my growth spot. This is mine. See, there's only one way in, one way out. Ain't nobody can fucking. Yeah, no, because I told McGregor yesterday if you wanted the contact of my guy, then just let me know. So I don't know if he mentioned it to you or not, but yeah.
No, he
selling
did.
for 8 now. He has 5K left. So I'm buying 4K off him now.
Okay. Can we buy some alloy tubes and then the 1,000 he has left?
So he said the reason he doesn't want to sell the 1,000, because I told him I can buy that still, is he wants to have like safe in his pocket. You know what I mean? And he's gonna go get some more later. He wants to have like 1,000 at least.
Alright, then
so he's gonna get
useless.
more.
He's fucking useless to me.
I mean, now he doesn't have anything. I think he has alloy tubes, but right, circuit boards. I'm already buying those off him.
How much does it take for alloy shit?
He's going for 6 pair.
Okay. Yeah, can you just call McGregor and then get what we need, and I'll pay for it.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's around now, so you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I did have the meeting with everybody yesterday. Unfortunately, Jenny wasn't around for that. Did she mention anything to you? I talked to her last time.
No. She just said that you wanted to talk. I get the gist of it though, but I think right now I need to figure some shit out first. But other than that,
Well, as she explains, I guess she also speaks for you. She told me is that the position that was, if you guys were interested, she didn't want that. She would rather be advisors, which I've explained to my people. That's what's going to happen, but make sure that your names aren't being put out anywhere in such situations. Just only contact you guys if they need any certain help or advice when it comes to like shit, because you guys would help with that. So they agreed to that. So your names aren't really going to be on anything.
Yeah,
that's just calling for advice. And we have an official name too.
The Wonkies, the Wonkinings. I don't fucking know.
Nah, we syndicate.
Huh?
We are syndicate.
Oh my god, you're so fucking unoriginal. Oh my lord.
What do you mean unoriginal? That's what we agreed on. We all agreed on that.
Yeah, you were all unoriginal.
What the fuck? We came up with so many names and we all agreed to take that.
And then the syndicate is that's the best you could do?
What? No, there's other names, but we all voted for syndicate.
Yeah, y'all all unoriginal.
What the fuck? You know what? You know what? You make a list of names, motherfucker. You think about something.
Yeah, sure. I'll figure something out.
Man, that's hurtful, man.
It's too late anyways. You already chose a name.
Yeah, it's kind of too late already. Well, hey, you better watch out. If I see you do a fucking vault run, man, I'm gonna rob your ass.
I will shoot you.
You don't have a gun. Actually, you probably could. Actually,
I am probably the one person that could have a gun.
Do you know anybody that can make it?
Do I know? No. Do I have a rough idea of somebody that could? Yes.
Do you think
No.
they could make? Fuck.
Don't even facilitate that. You're putting a target on yourself if you do that shit. If you start telling people that you have that shit, then you are just asking to get robbed or fucked.
Yeah,
You're dealing
this
with
is depending on
people.
the
You're dealing with people that most likely have it. So why? What stops them from holding you up and taking your shit?
The only best way is just get the blueprint ourselves and just fucking.
Yep.
Well, we're 250 buck coin away from that, so. Yeah.
Well, we're all working towards it. So if anything, we'll go halfsies.
Yeah, that's what I was. I think I mentioned that already to you. If we like combine the buck coin and we have enough, I guess buy, and then we can work together by making. You know.
Yeah.
Also, I talked to Dahlia. I don't know if she mentioned it, but I was thinking, if you guys might want to try do a laundromat.
Probably yeah, at some point.
I was thinking Tuesday.
I can bring it up.
If you want to set up something for Tuesday, because you have the you already have the USB.
Yeah.
We have the Bitcoin for it to start the contract.
Yeah.
But probably by Tuesday we would even have enough to get the USB. But if you guys want to work together on it, and do something, then we could again figure that out.
Yeah. I'll bring it up and then see what people say.
All right.
Yes. All right. I'll go back to council shit.
Aye.
Yes. All right. See you, Syndicate.
Bye.
Wasn't Syndicate also a name that was brought up with? Or was that no?
In what sense?
I don't know. As a name, or is it just more of a way of doing things? Like your group, Mary's group, whatever.
Are you talking about like when she was like first looking for names or what?
Yeah, or is it just that it's ran like a syndicate, not as a name?
I think it's more ran like a syndicate.
Okay. These motherfuckers chose syndicate as their name. I was like, okay.
I think that also used to be a gang back in the day.
The syndicate?
Yeah.
Probably.
No, I'm thinking of the collective actually.
That's better though. That is better.
But there might have been a syndicate too.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Do you need to know anything yesterday before I put up a shit ton of votes?
Do I need to know anything? No, I think I got the gist of it.
Okay. Alright,
So,
checking so that.
yeah, but are we doing it majority or the other word that I forgot?
Ooh, you. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah.
Everything, unless it's regarding adding people to the house, is majority.
Okay, which is, I guess, how it should be. I think, question mark? I don't know. I still think that if you have the possibility of one person holding everyone back, that's bad.
You don't. Majority means that whoever gets.
No, I know, and that's why I mean majority should be the primary voting form.
Well, I mean, the difference is that letting people. Like, I understand the reason why it's unanimous for house stuff because everyone's got to, like, as in like inviting someone in. But the rest of the stuff is all majority.
I guess that's fair.
That's all. Like, honestly, when is the like? No one's really voted no on adding people to the house.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, no, it's fine. We also need to put some other stuff up, but not for voting. It's just if people are available on Tuesday.
This Tuesday or the one that the heist Tuesday?
This Tuesday.
Or is it the highs?
Yes. I guess Wong talked to you.
Oh,
No.
oh.
But yeah,
I'll
just
just
Tuesday.
make an assumption.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just to see who's interested and whatnot, so we don't run into issues with people feeling like they're not invited.
I need the information for that then.
Huh?
I need the information for all that then so I can add it to the
Yeah, I can give that to you in a bit.
Alright, that's cool.
All right.
Alright.
I don't think there's anything else. Meeting was cut short because city was being shit.
Thank
Oh,
God,
that's
honestly.
unfortunate.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll pick it up on Wednesday or something. We'll see.
Wednesday, yeah, I think.
Yeah. All right. Let me know if anything else comes up.
Will do. Bye.
All right. Bye. What do you mean? Thank God.
Okay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That shit lasts for 4 hours every single time, even when there's not that much to discuss.
Yeah, but I feel like it has to sometimes because I don't know. I don't feel like we go in circles, do we?
Sometimes.
Oh.
And that's when I start tuning out when I'm taking notes.
Oh.
Or sometimes, like, like Crane will explain something very long-windedly.
Hmm. I don't know. I feel like there's more to that pay thing, but
There is.
shrug.
But I mean, like, I don't know. 110 people and not being able to be staffed is actually crazy to hear.
Yeah, but at the same time, I called her out for it. But then she also said, like,
Yeah.
if people don't show up to work, yeah, but maybe half the people that work there shouldn't work there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Eugene might be able to do doctor stuff, but we also know who Eugene is. Dickhead. Forehead. No, Forehead was never hired, but Dickhead was hired. Like, as much as I love Dickhead,
Yeah.
I don't think he should be a doctor.
Great people, but, some weird picks for doctors for sure.
Yeah. And that's why they're having an issue too, is because they picked people because those people were interested because of the money. And now that the money isn't interesting, then they fucked off. But I also get it. Like, being a doctor and an EMS is a rough job, and that's why you need to find a sweet spot. You don't want to incentivize them to work their job because of the money, because then they're never gonna put real time and stuff into it, and that's why it's a shit position to try and balance and work out. Because if we up their pay to like 1,100, you would see an influx in people going back. That's more than we earn, and I feel like our pay is pretty decent.
I think you guys make more than I do, so. But yeah,
Well, I don't know how much you make. 700?
I have no idea.
Oh. Yeah. No, it's rough. So I feel like having more pay is a decent band-aid for now, but we need to look at the general issue and the overall problem. A band-aid fix isn't more than a band-aid fix. It shouldn't be the permanent fix.
Yeah, and it'll get worse as time goes. It'll get much worse.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Michael, I know you care so much about Nikea and you want to help it so badly, so
No.
I'm going to send you this poster.
No.
Yeah, I know you want to like just hang up posters a bit, so I'm going to send this to you, and if you're just at a spot, can you just hang one up? Because I know you want to help so badly. You want to help the group and just help everybody out because you care so much.
Yes, I will do that because it's you asking Manny, and I care about your opinion, and I care about you, so I will do that.
Don't butter me up like that. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. What you just heard, I didn't mean that, by the way. That was very much sarcastic.
I'm just getting my TLDR of this meeting together.
Okay. I need to install an app on my phone that just takes notes for me.
Well, nobody ever asked me for my notes.
Nobody asked
I
you for
was
your notes?
popping off. Crane asked me for my notes, like the first one, and then Max also asked me for like the TLDRs of what's passed. But if I could just create the document, I would do my notes in there.
Wasn't it talked about, you know, having the public being able to get our notes, or like what we talked about at the meetings?
More or less. There was like some disclosure things that were being said, and I think people can see what people voted on. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a rough one because I don't think we need to record our fucking meetings because we talk about
the meetings
shit.
definitely don't need to be recorded.
No, because when we talk about it and we use examples, like we keep bringing out fucking Mr. K and Reed. I'm like, I don't think Mr. K approves seeing how he reacted to Edda, that we use him as an example.
I only brought him up this time because I knew he had 4 buildings, 4 houses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. I don't think Reed cares, though. Like, if you talk about Reed, that's
Reed
all
would probably
Reed cares
be
about.
proud of it.
Yeah. Bad publicity is still publicity. Who's in the car? Alex.
The only thing is, I don't think this MDT uses Markdown, or uses some Markdown, not all of it.
What doesn't it use?
I don't know. It's more of like a rich text format instead.
Oh, fair.
I think.
I feel like if we publicize the nodes or whatever, they should be redacted when it came to certain things.
Okay, so
I'm about to pull a fucking Mustang and send it into the wall. So.
okay, the adoption policy was amended. There's a limit of now 3. Price increases by 25,000. Price was reduced from 30 to 25. Government pay increased for doctors, PD, EMS, and lawyers. Felons will no longer be able to work at Group 6. Crane's going to be talking to the Group 6 head. Labor laws are being drafted. Malton and Dakota want to open or discuss opening the DOC. Everybody used to take notes on or pitch ideas on how to do this for the next meeting. And then the mask mandate and the incest act still need to be drafted.
Right. Another thing is, like,
include the housing
right now, as much as I love medical roleplay, I don't think I have anyone at the hospital currently that I would do medical roleplay with. Not like before. Because again, a lot of people are there for the money, not because they care about medical roleplay. Hey, C. Everything is working. Any plans of buffing Senior Buns? No. Senior Buns is a different issue.
There was no announcements.
That is just a player mentality
Mostly
issue.
discussions this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we didn't actually get to the meat of things.
Yeah.
Senior Buns wouldn't be such a shit show if people didn't get stabbed every 5 minutes. pepper spray. I feel like this is the second time I'm refueling.
It is. I think it was also at this gas station.
Probably. All the people has to go to that one place. Yeah. But again, it's also it's a server player issue that people act the way they do around Senior Buns. It kind of falls back to what I think of, you know, people just stabbing people all willy-nilly. That is, again, it's a player issue that people don't think that knives mean anything. Senior Buns isn't bad pay. It pays more than a lot of other places. So the overarching issue isn't the pay at Senior Buns. I'm surprised people haven't complained to us about missing air conditioning units. And somehow made that our fault too.
Yeah, I mean, you should have been here on Wednesday when Crane finally pushed out all that stuff because it was really bad.
I'm glad I wasn't.
You remember like back in the day when Marlo used to do those? Actually, you probably never really saw those, but Marlo used to do these like contests. It was like guess a number between 1 and whatever, and you'll win a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, it used to fuck up the fucking Twitter app.
Yeah, it
14,
was
I think it was for 12
that
months.
levels of bad, and it got so bad that everybody had a headache.
Why? What specific reason was it? The fucking one-child policy, or?
There's one child policy. There was people bitching about like other stuff that was enacted. Taxes rolled in the same day.
Weren't the taxes lowered though? Oh, you mean the utility bills shit?
Housing-
Yeah, but
yeah.
again, I find that so fucking stupid that they expect that the government is gonna pay for their utility bills, whereas the rest of the world, you pay for the fucking power, water, heating that you use.
Yep.
Like, that is not a surprise to anyone, and how can that be our problem? There is a company that produces power, you pay that fucking company for said power. It's not
Meanwhile,
alien.
I'm just beefing with whoever the fuck made my phone.
Alex around.
Yeah, well, it's come to the point now. Every time I restart my phone, I don't have any contacts in my phone. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Ugh.
I have to use my text messages as a phone book, and I have to guess who I'm calling based on my last text messages.
It's not that bad for me, I guess. Not yet, anyways.
Is this what you normally do at these hours? Just drive around?
It's a bit so-so. I think right now I'm just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I would like to try and come up with legislations that would make sense, but I don't know what we really need. Or if there's any overall issues. I need to talk to Dahlia because she was like the one that was having the issue. Like she has an actual medical condition that has been, you know, cleared by doctors, but since they couldn't add notes anywhere, it's like it didn't exist. So cops just assumed that she was lying.
Yeah. Honestly, like, the MDT could use a bit more.
Well, I don't know, but then again, it's also an issue. Like with the amount of doctors they have, like, who is to say that they won't fuck shit up?
It's always a valid concern too.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you seeing anything? Any issues that you feel like should be brought up?
Well,
Band gangs.
let's see. Let's talk group sex for a moment because you know, I did some the other night or like last week with Glorion. And I think Bay City Bank's a huge issue.
Bay City Bank is a huge issue?
Yeah, when they're doing their drop-offs, they sprint out all over the place. You know, it's just everybody's in the back. They're sprinting around all over the place with knives and fucking wrenches pulled out, ready to go. I think that's a concern.
Yes, but why do you think it's a concern?
Well, it's terrifying for one, being caught in the midst of that. You know, you don't know who the hell is good or bad sometimes because, you know, there's people who don't wear the uniforms and there's people who don't
That could
can't
be
wear the uniforms.
That could be a legislation though. Yeah, but can't and won't is two different things though. Can't, I guess you can find a middle ground, but if you won't wear a uniform where you can be identified with the job that you're doing, we could make that a legislation.
And yeah, I mean, I do. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's get a fucking work uniform policy going.
Oh god, people will fucking lose it, but I am fucking all for it. Oh, I'm gonna put that in the MDT right now so I don't forget. I am all for that. That's again, it falls back on people being lazy versus having an actual reason.
But yeah, I mean, like the brandishing in a secure bank is a whole thing, but
what do we call it? The workplace uniform? I need to find a fucking name for that.
I mean, I'll see these guys running in the city hall all the time, and they don't even have like some sort of remotely standard outfit. They'll just be plain clothing it. If they're, you know, just like, I mean, there's some people who don't understand that uniform won't fit them, but more or less, there are just some people who are doing it in like sweatpants, t-shirt, and fucking flip-flops.
What do we want the... Yeah, I'll try and figure it out. But what do we want the act to be called? We need a name for it. What do we want the act to be called? The Lacey Act? Do we have that already?
I don't know. Do you think you can... I mean, if it's an acronym, good luck finding a Z.
I'll find something. I know a guy.
Does the guy have the initials GPT?
Possibly.
Yeah, I know that guy. He writes all my twats.
Wap. Legislation for authorized zoned yearly.
Yeah, find a DRIP acronym.
Drip. Drip. Okay, that's better than lazy. Zone specific attire. Okay, ChatGPT, you fucking lost it.
Although, what's the average grind worker supposed to look like?
I don't know. Just not wear fucking all black and a mask.
Yeah.
Okay, DRIP. Dress Regulations for Identification Purposes Act.
That's good.
That is actually on the nose. I feel like that's a pretty good one. All right, it's up. Obviously, there needs to be some what do you call it again? There needs to be some people that are exempt because they just can't.
Yeah.
But as long as you're not a prick about it, and all you do is like, yeah, I would, but unfortunately I can't. It comes back to people having to do it versus people being lazy and not wanting to do it. Like when I go fucking do G6, which I haven't for a while, I go and I get dressed. And the 1 or 2 times that I've not done that is because I'm lazy and I don't want to. So it's on me. Again, it falls back on laziness, not anything else.
Yeah. It's, I mean, we could probably like just slow roll through G6 and
Let's do it.
probably spot a couple.
Yeah. But okay, so another thing I want to play devil's advocate on is I know that the people shouldn't be brandishing when they work, but at the same time, that will be a problem until, you know, we have a way to defend ourselves, because that is their current way. Because the way it works is the second they jump out of a vehicle, that is when people roll up and steal their shit. So you have to be prepared.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, so
I get why they're doing it.
Yes,
You know, like,
and
I've been there. You know, I've done that. Like, it's just it looks a little ridiculous when they're inside. I even caught somebody running in City Hall just around doing a group sex with a knife out.
Oh yeah, okay. That far they shouldn't be doing that at all. That's just dumb. You shouldn't be running around with a knife out just because of that. You can do it to be sure that nobody rocks up on you when you jump out of a car or you do a drop. But just running around with it out, that is definitely the brandishing. That shouldn't be a thing.
I would say indoors probably shouldn't, you know.
Yeah, they shouldn't be.
Outside, that's a whole entire different thing.
Maybe we need to redefine the brandishing again to have it that you cannot brandishing. Wait, what did we do again? Are people still allowed to brandish or have like a fucking wrench out?
Let's see, brandishing, non-firearm. It is unlawful for you to draw or exhibit a deadly weapon in a rude, angry, or threatening way in the presence of another person and not in defense of self or others.
Yeah, but then it falls off. Is it a deadly weapon when they brandish a fucking wrench?
Yeah. I mean, granted, the majority of the people I do see with wrenches out.
Yeah, but they still shouldn't have it out on government property unless they're there for official work. But then again, isn't the entire city actually government property? If you really want to look into a loophole.
I mean, technically, yeah.
That's also why, like, I was thinking about the, you know, the
Indoor
mask.
government property.
Yeah, I guess it has to be specified it's indoor government property. Did we do that in the mask mandate?
Mask mandate never got drafted.
Crane. shakes fists.
Let's see.
It's not all that bad. Not currently. No, they're all
Yeah,
dressed up.
it looks like everybody, yeah.
Yes, these are not the issue. I guess we can go to the bank and see.
I guess that's also like a bad time since like these people are not working this as much anymore.
Yeah.
They heard they were getting robbed again. They dipped out.
I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. I did all the work. The drip act. Oh, you fucking cock. Why? Okay, nobody's here.
Yeah. Probably a little bit quiet. Oh, hey, you want to collect your paycheck while we're here?
No.
Oh, you letting it?
I'm
letting
gonna
it cook?
yeah, I'm gonna let it cook for like a week. Because if I have the money, I spend it. So this is the way of not doing so.
Yeah.
I need other people to put money down.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mind if I stop here really quick then?
Oh, no, we can go for it.
Oh shit. My bad.
How did you close the door on yourself?
It always happens.
Uh-huh. There's no point in doing G6 when you get constantly robbed. Is the vehicle bulletproof? If yes, then you can just make sure. But then again, I guess if you hold up the person going inside and then threatening their life, they have to open the back. No, you don't think it is? I think it is. Or it should be anyways. Max and Kramer love the dress code act. Hopefully. What is she fucking doing?
Sorry, I owed you like 14 grand.
That lady is just beating up a biker that hit her because she jaywalked.
Now she's hitting the gritty on it. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm seeing. But it fits the senior bun outfit, so.
Yeah. And not only that, she,
She's stealing the
lockpicking.
is she stealing the bike? Oh, maybe not. I don't know, maybe we're not close enough to hear her making the sounds of a bike. Oh, never mind.
damn. Better luck next time.
I want to make this into a fucking homing rocket. Whenever fucking people jaywalk, instead of slowing down, I just want to press on the speeder and then home for them. Because I can now. And it's all their fault. And they go like, why did you hit me? Well, you made me do it. You jaywalked. I've had so many times where I slowed down. I was like, you know what? I should have not slowed down. I should just have hit that person because they jaywalked.
like I don't care if people have like variants to their like identifiable outfits, you know, like as long as I can clearly identify them as like somebody that works for this company, because
Yeah.
like, at the end of the day, these people think that they're not even like contracted. They think that they like run this shit, and
Well, it's
this
not.
is
It's
still
not that hard to come up with an outfit that works for the shit you work for. You don't go
Yeah.
out and do sanitation in fucking Crocs, jorts, and a t-shirt.
I mean, hell, I've even seen people like running just doing like the senior bun deliveries in like a puffy jacket and fucking ski mask.
Yeah, exactly. That's the dumb fucking shit. I get the grime doesn't really have. You know what? Let me talk to somebody, because if that's the case, we might as well just fucking have a grime uniform.
Like, yeah, people are gonna be pissed off about that one, but I think if you're a little bit lenient about it, they'll be less pissed off.
Yeah, of course it doesn't have to be like you're going to prison forever because you didn't dress up, but you can get a fine.
Yeah, like
Because
if I see somebody just doing this shit in their pajama pants and sweatshirt, you know,
if I
like
did it like this, that's an issue.
deserve, yeah.
I also feel like it would be a good thing for cops. That means that they can identify people actually working, you know, G6 versus somebody that might have stolen the vehicle and rocking around in a fucking balaclava and some other shit.
Yeah, and then there's some people who are just straight up using like fucking like bomb squad outfits to work there.
Yeah, but that's probably because they're worried of getting stabbed. So, you know, wearing
I mean,
a
I
vest.
guess.
That one I don't have too much an issue with. My issue is that the people that dress up, or don't dress up, rather. Oh, you know what we should do? Okay, this is just me spitballing shit, so obviously this is not a confirmed thing, nor I think that will happen probably. But you should make it so if people try and steal a tier 3 G6 truck, it should be like the... kind of like the old truck heists, where you have to like wait for it to unlock to steal shit.
Man, I'm really curious to know how many people are gonna start working at crime.
We could just go down it now. See how fucking populated it is. I drove... Well, we went down there earlier, right? We didn't see a single person.
No, I meant like when people find out that they can't work at group sex because they're a fucking felon.
Oh, that. Shouldn't be that many. I also still think that it has to be like a violent act of some sort.
Yeah. I mean,
Like running from the cops isn't that violent. Shooting a cop, murdering somebody, you know.
granted, yeah, but like people who also have robbery charges and stuff like that probably
yeah.
shouldn't work for either company.
No. Even my son shouldn't be working there, but that's because he's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking felon.
You have a son?
Well, not currently. He's not currently my son. I haven't paid the money for it.
Fair.
Not seeing a single person down here. What's the note saying? And they're calling Frank a dickhead. I actually haven't seen a lot of big trucks recently either.
I've never seen like that. What's it called? There's the Packer and then there's the Pounder. Which is the difference?
I think the Packer is the big one. The Pounder is the normal security truck.
Oh, okay.
Reinforced security one.
Or the 18-wheeler.
Oh, you mean like the Grime?
Yeah.
Oh no, those I don't know about that one at all. I meant like
I
the.
don't know what the Group 6 ones are called.
I forgot. A panic button would be abused or something. The issue is that you have to find, again, it's the sweet spot thing.
Hey, you want to piss people off a lot?
Am I gonna piss people off a lot?
No, I said, hey, you want to piss people off a lot?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the van? False flagging on the vans.
False flagging on the vans.
We just passed a Speedo that was going down to the Grime docks that was in a Weasel News van.
Yeah.
Like, what's your opinion on that? Because, like, personally, I think it's clever, but...
What are they using it for? Just to be on notice, or they're just using it for personal transport? Like, what?
Less likely to be robbed.
Less likely to be robbed because they're driving a... Are they using... Wait.
You can do it... Well, you can do the same thing... Well, okay, so when you're, like, renting these vehicles, those are yours. So, like, every time you pull it out of the garage, it'll be yours. You know, like, so every time. So, this guy that we just passed back here was in a Weasel News van, but he's most definitely turning in his Grime van.
Wait, he can do Grime in a news van?
Well, you can just change the livery at Mosley's.
Yeah, but doesn't he have to drive the Grime van?
Well, I mean, you can do the same with your Group 6 van. You can just change the livery to be something completely different, or just take off the logos at all.
Oh, so you mean like they have to be identifiable?
Yeah. You think that's too much, or?
No, I kind of agree too. They shouldn't be driving a news van and then do fucking G6. I feel like that might be a bit of a different issue.
Because once people caught on to that, I've been seeing it a lot more.
Like, they need to be identifiable. Like, they need to have that G6 logo on them. I'm hungry. I need some food.
I have chips.
Are they cold?
No,
No?
they're potato chips.
Oh, potato chips. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, crisps.
No, I'm just so fucking used to people saying, "Oh, well, crisps are, or chips are, you know, fries." So now I'm just automatically assuming.
Yeah, you're hanging out with too many British people, probably.
Nah, I would never. Well, yeah, no, I'm assuming you should never false flag. You shouldn't be doing fucking G6 in a truck that looks like you're a news van.
Yeah, I mean, like, some people just take off the livery, but the Weasel News one is.
I didn't think you could actually do
one.
that. I don't mind people coloring it as long as you have the visible logo.
Hello. How are you? I got cut by my own knitting needle last night. The knitting circle was in
Yeah,
my
exactly.
house this week
I feel like it's a
too.
bit of a different issue as well. Like, people shouldn't be able to do that.
Usually we're knitting when that
It's a work car, work vehicle. You shouldn't be able to work a G6 but drive a van for a completely different company.
I'll let you know how it goes.
The news is where the money is at. What the? Ever seen the clip of Lang and Harry robbing G6? No. I don't know. It's dev intervention again. We would like to not have that. We would like to make it as much as possible in city, not having to have devs do work. Devs are busy as is, so we don't want to waste their time. This is also a fixable issue. Like, but again, we are not at that point. When we get to the point where people are able to do self-defense, you know, then the issue isn't going to be the same anymore. Because then we're back to being an even playing field. Because yes, right now having a gun is very powerful because you can't really combat a gun. But you know what will combat a gun? You know what the counter to a gun is? Another gun. That bigger gun. You know what? I feel like we should just give them the G6 workers. We just give them an M16. I don't think they'll get robbed anymore.
Yeah.
They will still lose them, I know. But there isn't a fixing the issue.
No, I think. I mean, those pallets are fucking ridiculous. Those are a thing. That's a job that can be done in less than 10 minutes, or just about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but it's also it's a job that is sketchy as shit.
Yeah.
And you know what you could do? You could tell PD that, hey, we're doing a delivery. Would one of your units be available? We've done that before. Obviously, that is not always the case because I know PD can be busy or tied up with something, but it's also a possibility. I know people are lazy as shit. Like, that's another thing. If you're smart about it, you can prevent these things from happening. To some degree. Like, not always, but to some degree.
You think people are smart?
No. I think people are trying to make the quickest buck possible, and that's why they're getting fucked. I have not been robbed. And the one time okay, that's not true. Okay, I've been robbed once. And you know why I got robbed? Because I was lazy. I was doing a solo run. I left my fucking trunk open. The person just ran up, stole my shit, and that's on me. Mind you, I did hunt them down and hit them with my car, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
It was also a day where you probably shouldn't have fucked with me. If it was any other day, I probably wouldn't have cared, but...
I don't know. That's just like stuff off the top of my head, though. As far as things I've noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, Squid. That's a bit of a slippery slope. Because if it's a person that you're doing G6 with that you care about, then in theory, you should just open the trunk and give them the fucking bags. Because they're holding up your friend. But what if you just drive off and leave them there? what are they gonna do? You know? Are they gonna shoot that person because the other guy is a fucking asshole? Because at the moment, when you get robbed in a G6 truck, it is a lose-lose situation. There isn't really much winning to it.
Oh, is there? I mean, yeah, I guess the material price. Yeah, I don't think the material price thing is going to ever. You heard it during the meeting. You know, like Max does like capitalism, so like that shit's never gonna pass.
Yeah. He's
But,
also against unions, though, which is funny because unions are the ones setting the price currently by violently enforcing them, or you know, asking nicely, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Also have panic buttons. Yeah, I know. I'll let if it comes to more than that we can't force in game, I'll let Buddha and Coil handle that. It's job risk. Yeah, but
Since this Drip Act
No.
is blank right now, can I use it as a test?
yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna copy and paste my notes in there and see what it looks like.
No, okay. I guess I have to see it.
Oh yeah, I guess you'd see it.
No, my fucking MDT just popped up in my face.
Yeah, I deleted it.
Oh, you're good.
Formatting hell.
Molten kicked Edda? Huh?